If you're someone who is constantly rushing around and trying to get this, and grab that, and oh my God, we're gonna go, then this video is for you. I'm going to give you some words to live by. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. If you do something in a rush, trying to grab this because you feel like you don't have enough time, and trust me, I've been there, then you know what happens. You make mistakes, you don't do things cleanly, it slows things down, you go, oh no, it pulls you back, and it's just a mess that you have to clean up more. Or you kind of get everything together, but then you've got this sense that you've forgotten something and you've got to go back and double check, and that takes more time than if you were just more present and deliberate in the first place. And you probably know this, but I want to take it to a deeper level of your understanding. And I'm going to do that first by discussing how that can apply on a bigger level, and also sharing a story that is one of the most teaching experiences of this concept from my life that I'm trusting will resonate well with you. So when I talk about this idea, slow is smooth and smooth is fast, these are not just in the running around trying to get your keys to leave the house, or, earlier today I was trying to put some coffee grounds from one thing into another, and I was going a bit quickly and I spilled it and I made a mess, which I had to spend way more time cleaning up. But that's the really micro application. Because on a bigger scale, if you go through your whole life, it won't be smooth. There will be missed opportunities, etc., because of that frantic energy. You won't have things together enough that, you will miss opportunities. That's the best way to put it. Compared to if you were just present in as many moments as you could, then when moments arise, you're prepared, you're ready. Maybe you haven't done as much frantic activity or done as many things beforehand. And maybe that's the good part about it. We have this idea that we need to do more every day, push more things, cram more stuff in my day. What if we didn't? What if we got more done by just taking fewer things and doing them well? What if that advanced us further towards our goals overall more quickly? Smooth is fast. Something to consider. And I know that every time in my life that I've been more smooth, more present day by day, things move just more smoothly, effortlessly. Things just happen. They just happen to work out. But if I'm frantic in a rush, everything's going wrong all the time. Maybe that's just me. I don't think it is. Pretty sure that's a common experience. So that's the macro level. That point has been made. I'm going to tell you a story now. So I used to be a professional dancer in what sometimes feels like a lifetime ago. And there was one show that I was involved in, and one aspect of it, we had to do really quick costume changes. We'd get up on stage, the whole troupe, we'd do a whole routine, a number, tightly choreographed. It was pretty good. And then we'd finish that number, we'd walk off stage like, yeah, I'm so cool. And the second that we got behind that curtain, we're like, yeah. We'd often have to rush to the change room or whatever to put on the next outfit for the next routine, which might be an entirely different concept, which, maybe one we might be dressed up as pirates, and then the next we might have to be, army characters in full camouflage uniform. Who knows? Anyway. There were more creative costumes, but whatever. You get the idea. Entire, complete, separate things. And we might have only had quite a short window within that of sometimes maybe the amount of time that the person on the mic could buy for us while talking to the crowd without them getting bored, it might be 30 seconds, a minute maybe, but that includes getting to the dressing room, the green room and back. It was tight. And I remember when I'd been there for a little while in this company, and a new guy came on board, and he was rush, and kept being late on stage. That's like, don't be late. Not in dancing. Timing's everything. He was late all the time because he was rushing, and one day I told him, I said, hey, if you are slower and more deliberate, you will get there quicker. And he tried it and it worked. Now, I then took a break from this company and in fact from dancing for a few years. And then I came back to it, and this guy had stayed with the company and he was awesome now. He'd had all these years of development. He was so good. And I was once good, but I was rusty. And in one of the shows, maybe one of the first ones back, I got backstage and I knew that I was already a bit late for my timing. Because maybe, I can't remember, anyway, it doesn't matter why. I knew that I had even less time than usual, and I rushed back. And I was like, I don't have, hey, pass me that, which we wouldn't usually do. We'd handle our own things, but I was a bit like, And I sat down and I tried to get my shoe off so that I could change pants, like put one set instead of another. And because I was rushing, it got stuck. The laces, it was dark, right, in the back room. And laces got stuck and caught, and I was trying to pull it off, but I couldn't, and I thought I could just yank it, but it wasn't quite loose enough for me to be able to do that. And I was getting more and more stressed. I knew that my window to get there was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And this guy, he was fully dressed in his new thing, and he waited with me. Well, he was waiting. And he came up to me and he put his hand on my shoulder and said, and it's a very, very grounding thing to do to someone. And I looked at him. And I don't remember his words, but it was to the effect of, take a deep breath, slow down, and you'll get there quicker. Which were the same words that I'd given to him some years prior. And because of that, I knew I knew it was really good advice. I knew that he was speaking from experience as well as reflecting back to me something that I know is true for me. So I did. I took a deep breath, took a whole moment, looked back down at the shoes, free of the frantic rush energy, and just looked at them and went, okay, so what do I have to do? Pull that, yes, undo this, and we're done. Shoe off, pants on, shoe on, lace, stage. So quick, so smooth. And I got there on time. At least, I do in this version of the story, which is how I remember things. And it's a better story if I did. So yeah, I got on stage just in the nick of time. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. Something to consider in this busy, rushed day and age. If you have ADHD or if you don't, every one of us is going to have one of those moments of, gotta do this, not enough time. And in those moments, that's when I pray that this phrase comes to you with pristine clarity. Slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. And I pray that you take a deep breath, reset, and approach whatever's in front of you with slow, deliberate presence. Because that is smooth, and smooth is fast. May this serve you well as it has served me very, very well. And we can always do with little reminders. Thank you for your time. Thank you for staying this far into the video. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for sticking around. Clearly something in this must be resonating for you. So if you like my content, if you like what I have to say, if you'd like to hear more of what I have to say and hear how I say it, I make a new video every single day. So hit subscribe and you'll see what I talk about tomorrow. Who knows what that will be, but I'll do everything I can to make it as interesting as possible and full of value for you. Thank you again. See you in the next